Welcome back to Audio Ducking episode 22. I'm Hawk Webb. And I'm Jemima Wad, and what's our plan for today? We never really do have a plan. We gotta come up with something. Well, eventually it'd be good if you actually wrote the show plans. What are you talking about? When you get that notebook, it says show plans in the front of it. You tuck it under your wing and take it home with you every night, and you never write anything. Well, you don't know that I haven't written in that book. Okay, great. Then what's our plan for the day? Maybe what I wrote in the book was personal, and if I wanted you to read it, I would make it available to you. Well, why would you write personal stuff in the show notes book? It's for the show. It's to be on air. Yeah, but let me see that book. No, wait, hold on. It's my book. No, it's for the show. It's the show plan. Let me see that. The heck is this? Give me that back. No, I think it'll be great for the show. I'm just gonna read this from front to back. No, come on. Read the second one instead. Don't read the first one. I was still getting my footing. Is this a novel? Not exactly, but it does have somewhat of a plot. 90% illustration. Yeah, that's the best type of book. Here's our theme song. Suffer with us. Show us that you care. You came up with those lyrics out of nowhere. Yeah, it doesn't cost you a nickel. It doesn't cost a dime. It's Audio Ducking with Hawk and Jemima. Yeah. Okay. So we don't have a show plan today, and we never do. But we're gonna start with the news. That will be just as good as anything, right? Yeah. Okay. So recently, there has been a scammer going around town. A scammer going around town. Okay, now listen, I've heard about scammers in the news, but I've never heard about a scammer, quote unquote, going around town and being in the news. Why would a scammer? So he's a local scammer, right? I guess. So he's just going around scamming people locally. Yeah. That's a pretty bad scam artist. Why do you say that? He's gotten recognition. Well, he doesn't want recognition. Then why would he do what he's doing? Well, I'm sure he won't be around much longer. He'll probably go find a different town. Yeah, I hope he gets recognition there too. Why would you hope he gets recognition? For the work he's doing. He's dedicating his whole life to this. To scamming people? Yes, to scamming people. And here's our second news story. A house down the street burnt down. Oh, that's a shame. Well, it was an empty house. Oh, that's good. I mean, completely empty and abandoned. Was there stuff inside? I mean, no people, I assume. No people. No stuff either. It'd been abandoned for the past 20 years. And it burnt down? Uh-huh. How'd it burn down? Well, it was sitting in the middle of an empty field, and they burnt it down so they could build a new house. That's not really news. How's it not news? The house burned down. It's a tragedy. How's it a tragedy? Maybe the house didn't want to be burnt. Well, maybe it doesn't matter what the house thinks. Right, okay, fine, whatever. Did you burn it down? Why would you? Never mind. Did you hear that? Someone's knocking at the door. Can you go get that, Kyle? I don't want to get it. I'm busy right now. What are you doing? Reading your show notes. What, Kyle? Yeah, I'll go get the door. Hello?
Yes, hello there.
Hey, who are you?
Yes, my name is Mr. Shneed. See, your house has unfortunately been burned to the ground in this field over there, you see?
That's not my house. That's an abandoned house. It's been sitting there for 20 years. We were just talking about that on the radio. Do you listen to our show?
Well, the thing is that I'm quite a fan of your show, yes. However, it seems that, from what I've gathered here, the house is under your name, which means that you could collect building insurance money.
It was under my name?
Yes.
Yes,
come over here.
Come over here. What's up? It was under my name, that house. I don't think so. That's what he says. How do you know it was under my name? How could it be under your name? We just found out about this. Did you know about this house? No?
Well, you see here, I have this certified official government document, and as you can see here, it says all of your information right here. See,
it's all very accurate. Come inside, please.
The house actually belonged to your great grandma Willard. You remember your great grandma Willard?
I don't know if I ever met her.
As I stated, you are eligible for receiving quite a hefty sum of financial compensation.
That means that I'm getting money too, right?
It depends. Are you related to this particular duckling?
No, I'm not related.
Well, then that means you do not get anything.
Could you share it, Jemima? I don't know. It's going to depend on how much I get.
Well, according to the calculations that I have possibly might have just calculated right now, you are eligible for about $500,000.
Well, what's it going to require for her to reclaim this money?
Well, unfortunately, this amount is too great for your bank account. So it means that I'm going to need some type of, oh, what's the word here? A deposit, yes, a deposit so I can put this money into a specialized bank account for you to claim your insurance money.
Wait, she has to make a deposit to you?
No, not to me, but to this bank, you see. Because unfortunately, if let's say the bank recognizes that you out of nowhere had quite a hefty sum of money of cash inflow inside, well, they're going to think it's rather odd, a little bit fishy, a little bit suspicious. And then they might, oh, I don't know, call the cops to your place and have you searched and sieged just to make sure that you're not along any shady business dealings, you see?
Did somebody say police? Yeah. Don't let them come here again, please. Wait, so I need to open a new bank account and put the money there?
Yes, as a little bit of a test to make sure that the bank and all the money works quite well. And then after that, the rest of the money will be deposited and you'll be able to live completely quack-free.
You know, I've heard of scams like this before, but it sounds...
No. It is not a scam, I assure you. You see, remember in that news about that one scam artist that was making the rounds?
Yeah?
Well, fortunately, through some amazing police deduction work, they were able to get him out of town, you see. In fact, I have an early access newspaper copy proving this to be very true.
That looks very fresh. They haven't even put it on newsprint yet.
Sources.
Jemima, don't doubt it. Just take the money. Take the money.
Yes. I think that you were quite entitled to living a more luxurious life, you see.
We don't live in studio. I mean, we have before. We've just like stayed here before.
Exactly. Why would you want to stay in the shabby little studio when you could possibly be living in the lavishly amazing hills of Beverly?
Can you come in here?
What's going on?
Could you talk to this gentleman? Just give me a third opinion here, okay?
Miss Jemima, fellow, is entitled to receiving $500,000 because of the fact...
$100,000. Just do it. Get the money. You can pay me the money. I'll be rich. You'll be rich. We can stop this show.
Well, everyone else seems to think it's a good idea, and I don't know why I shouldn't either.
I'll be fine with that.
$500,000 to my name. I am lucky.
Perfect. Everything is going swimmingly. Now, come this way so I can show you to the bank for you to make your deposit of cash.
Oh, this is great. Come on, Jemima, let's go. You don't need to come with me. I'll go myself. I want to see the money. I want to touch every individual dollar bill. We can't do that, right?
Not all of it at once.
All right. Should we take the microphone? We're still technically on air. Right. I'll take the mics.
The bank that you currently use is unfortunately fraudulent.
Wait, you mean that all the money Jemima had in her bank account has been forfeit to the police?
Yes, unfortunately.
So we have no money now?
No.
I should be getting some compensation for that. All the money in my bank account has been taken?
Yes, but the thing is that banking systems take quite a long time before they're able to recompensate their users. And considering that this was a fraudulent business dealing that you've been unfortunately stricken with, you will not have access to your cash in quite a while.
Well, my account was under the same banking place. Am I in the same trouble?
Unfortunately, you are indeed.
Well, how am I going to afford food? When do we get our money
back? Well, if you paid attention and listened, once your little duckling friend over here gets the liquid cash of the $500,000, you won't have to worry about a thing.
Right.
Of course, if she chooses to share with you.
Oh, this is great. Okay, I guess it makes sense, doesn't it?
Now that we've finally arrived at the building, you see, I need you to sign,
Can I shake your hand?
Excuse me?
Can I shake your hand?
No. Anyways, I just need you to sign 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 sheets of paper, and then the bank account is yours.
Right, signing the paper, signing them all. There we go. My signature, nice and bold and beautiful.
Social Security
account. Do it?
Yes. Oh, that's where they live. Well, fortunately for you, everything has been all nicely laid out in front of you, and now the $500,000 $1,000 is all yours.
I know I'm not the intellectual one here, but could I ask why it matters to you the precious china that we have in our display case at our house or our address?
Never mind that, you fool.
Hey, Huck, we got the money. We secured the deal.
Great, let me see it.
Well, we don't have it right now.
What do you mean?
Well, they had to get a whole bunch of information first, and
That's not how things work. You should have the money. It should be in your bank account. You should be able to withdraw whatever you want to withdraw right now.
well, see, there was like some fraudulent dealing with the bank that we're currently what do you call it? Depositing in. You know, the bank that we've been using to put in the money that you gave us for the radio show and the money that we earned and all that stuff. All the money we're putting in there apparently was counterfeit and has been handed over to the police. And so we have to get all that money paid back to our new bank account, as well as the $500,000 that I got for my house that I didn't know I owned being burnt down. All of this is sounding really weird now that I'm saying it out loud. It kind of does.
Tune in for riveting part 2. Squawk!
Would you get out of here?